Hey guys, back with another DDN replay. Thanks to the Duke, he sent this over to me because he heard I have been extremely disappointed with Plague Toads ever since Warhammer 3 was released. Even with their buffs recently, I've always been disappointed with them. And he decided that this replay would be great for me to watch. So we're gonna check it out. This is another conquest mode. Which, by the way, for people who play vanilla mostly, that is domination. It just has different changes to it, so Duke felt that conquest, as a name, suited the game mode better with Duke's changes, or rather with his changes. One thing of note that I didn't mention for any who haven't played this is that supplies don't trickle in. You get them at every 7-minute increments. So it provides more strategic reinforcement spawning. It's just, it has specific reasons as to why you'd want to, it's a bit more competitive. But obviously both have their own pros and cons. Either way, you get your resources every 7 minutes, like I said, and you can summon in as you want or hold on to them while you wait for until you need them. For the just like the base game, for the Nurgle side, I'm having really struggle with words here. For Nurgle side, by the way, this is obviously Nurgle versus Greenskins. For the Nurgle side, we're gonna have some plague drones, which I also which is also another unit I'm usually always disappointed in. I think they could be better, but then they're usually not. They're usually pretty trash. Same with the Death Heads plague drones. I think their missile strength, the little missile attacks, are kind of weak and just don't do what I want them to do. When I saw them, I expected them to be kind of like plague bombs they drop that just do decent chunk of damage, But it's just more like to me they seem more like single entity targeting missile units, just an anti-large specialized unit. But I haven't messed around with too much with them in DDN, like most units. So, maybe this replay will change my mind on them. For the infantry side, we have Marauders of Nurgle, 3 in fact, some Hammerers of Nurgle, which is, a thing exclusive to the Duke's mod. So, mainly armor piercing unit, with them being hammers and all. We have some Plague Bears, 3 in fact, with some Chosen Axemen of Nurgle, very cool. Love the Chosen. Don't really love Elite Chosen in DDN, but still very cool to see them. Great and Clean one. I love the Great and Clean one. I think they're pretty terrible in vanilla. At least the monster variation, at least as the non-lord variant. So it's very, but I love them. I love all of Nurgle's roster visually and aesthetically. I just, wish they were better in vanilla. But let's see how he utilizes the Great and Clean one as a monstrous unit. I'm guessing maybe to help deal with infantry battles. I'm not entirely sure. For the Lord, we have Herald of Nurgle. All of the spell kit pretty much. Fleshy Abundance, whatnot, Rants of Visitations, etc. I'm not sure if you can take Cloud of Flies off. I think that's just inherent. I'm not entirely sure though. But that's it. For the Greenskin sides, we have Azag the Slaughter, which I think is the best Greenskin Lord unit. Greenskin Lord available at the moment, just because of how much utility he has. It kind of reminds you of like Warhammer 2 or Warhammer 1 days. He's just fantastic. Look at that base leadership. It's really good for a Greenskin Lord. 103 melee attack. Look at this. 103 melee attack with poison. 6. Look at that freaking AP value. 340 to 300. That's just wonderful. And of course he's flying, so he has an incredible speed. So he can get away from any targets trying to follow him, trying to chase him down, trying to goon him. And then of course he has what I think is one of the better lore lore, spell lores in DDN. So he didn't take the full utility kit like most players do with the spellcasters. He has Doom and Darkness, Soul Blight, Purple Sun, and Spirit Leech, so that's nice. And then I think he has his items as well. What is it? Yeah, Slag of Slashers. So he has this, which is fantastic, plus 8 melee attack and plus 10 leadership, which is a constant effect for 40 meters. So that's really good. That's another one of bonuses, one of the pros to Azag that I think makes him one of the best. And then he has, oh, does he not have the other item? I think, unless it's changed for, I'm not sure. There's a crown that he wears. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have it. Nonetheless, still very good. So again, one of the best lures from, in my opinion, for green skins, if not the best. We have some more fighters in the back in terms for Cav, 2 of them. We have some Night Gallows, Rock Lava. Then we have some Big Uns, some Savage Orcs, Savage Orc War Boys, 2 of them, and then we have some Savage Orc Error Boys, some more some Orc Boys over here, some Gobos, Trolls, and some more Gobos. And then we're gonna have some nasty Skulkers going over here to sneakily take away point 3. Get them, boys! We're gonna have a spell cast from Herald of Nurgle. Right in the beginning, it's just gonna be a Stream of Corruption. It doesn't really do too much damage, just, you know, very little. Mostly just the poison doing damage, honestly. We're gonna have some shots in from the Savage Orc Arrow Boys, just to, you know, screen out some of Duke's units a little bit. Make sure they aren't able to just. I think it's specifically they were shooting at the Herald of Nurgle. I'm not entirely sure though. Trolls are gonna burge right in and make these Marauders of Nurgle have a terrible day. But Great Unclean One is gonna come in, throw a spell. The spell's gonna be thrown on top of these Trolls. Rancid Visitations, very nice. So it's going to reduce their leadership, which obviously Trolls have notoriously bad leadership. Hammers of Nurgle will be able to take these Savage Orcs and dumpster them for a little bit. Plague Bears sitting idly by. We're going to have a spell cast over here. I think it's probably going to be Moon? What is it called? Sun? Yeah, Sun of whatever. Purple Sun is there. Yeah, so it's going to go on top of these Nurglings. Those Nurglings just getting ripped apart by that Purple Sun. My god. Bye, Nurglings. Deleted. I think that was the, is that the thing that, I'm not entirely sure. I thought it had to do with, like, that thing with the Nurglings being summoned randomly around, Great Unclean Ones and Nurgle Lords. Anyway, so we're gonna have the, Plague Drones engage with the Warfighters, and then causing them to be surrounded by the Plague Bears. That's a very nice play by the Duke. Poison Warhounds get engaged with the Wolf Riders, but also get help from the Death Head's Plague Drones. So PD got baited in a little bit there. Same on this side, more Plague Drones assassinating the Savage Orc Wereboys, doing fairly well. I mean, God, look at that damage they're doing. I mean, sure, it's mostly poison, but still. Well, I mean, it's a fairly even trade, actually. But either way, the Plague Drones did fantastic on both of these flanks. Especially this one, getting rid of these Wolf Riders very early on. Nice pick by the Duke. Hammers taking on 2, what is this, Orc Boys and a Big Uns. Yeah, they're having a terrible day. Stream of Corruption on top of the Savage Orc Boar Boys. I don't know if it's going to do too much. Let's see. You know, it does something. Savage Orc Arrow Boys shooting at this Great Unclean One, making his, oh my god, and then the leadership debuff, he might start to crumble here. Oh my god, he is at -2 leadership. Yep, oh my god. The Magnus ability is kicking in really badly. Can the Duke, oh, it's coming back. His leadership's coming back. I mean, to be fair, Doom and Darkness did stop popping, so Plague Drones still engaged with these Savage Orc Boys, but also are being helped by these Poison Warhounds that were no longer engaged in this fight. So they should be able to win that eventually. Great Unclean One is going to get attacked by Azag, who's going to pop his wall. So it's going to provide a 10 leadership buff to everybody, all of the infantry units, or I mean all the units that Greenskins are fielding at the moment, along with ITP, which really helps against a unit, faction like Nurgle, who has, you know, demonic units who have fear. Azag made a big mistake, however. He thought he could goo in the Great Unclean One really quickly, threw a Soul Blight on him, but the Plague Drones and the Chosen Axemen have decided that they're not going to let their Great Unclean One die. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get that free pick, buddy. Deathhead's Plague Drones are chasing after Azag. Is Azag landing again? PD, we are so brave. What is going on here, buddy? I mean, he does get the Great and Clean One. Maybe the Great and Clean One will fall. Yep, the Great and Clean One seems like he's gonna fall. He's gonna disintegrate. Oh, but I'm not. Yeah, he's not. His leadership not coming back. He's unstable. He's probably gonna fall. But Azag's not gonna get out of this free. He's not gonna get this scot free. He's gonna take a lot of damage from this engagement thanks to those Plague Drones. Savage Orc Airboys are gonna be shooting into the Plague Drones, I believe. They do have some missile. No, I thought I got that wrong. They even have low armor, so they might take a bit of damage from these arrows, just because of their really low armor. But I mean, they're doing extremely well here. I mean, even with these shots in from these Savage Orcs. Smoke bomb popped on top of them. I didn't know they did melee attack debuff. Very nice. These Plague Drones are probably going to go down thanks to these nasty skulkers. Nurglings. Oh, this is another Nurgling spawn. So this is a thing here. I don't know where it's coming from, but either way, I wasn't too delusional when I was talking about them from earlier. I keep Stream of Corruption going down, but PD's going to notice, get these nasty skulkers out of there. Azag is gonna finally pay the troll toll after getting too hungry and trying to eat that Great and Clean One. Yeah, not a good day for PD there. The Azag off the field is, I mean, it's a decent trade, I guess. Great and Clean One did cost heavily a decent amount, but I think Azag provides better utility to the field. Losing Azag in that trade is not great. We have the Savage Orcs just shooting in at the Herald. I mean, at this point, Nurgle doesn't really have many infantry units left, so the arrows are able to just shoot in. Speaking of the reinforcements, we're at the 7-minute mark, so we have some Marauder Horsemen on Nurgle being sent in, Poison Warhounds. Duke is not at it's unfortunately 3 capped at the moment, but he should be able to get these back, get at least 0.1 back with these summons. He has 2 Marauder Nurgle being sent in. Poison Warhounds have gotten the infantry unit off the field. They're going to be able to, I'm not sure if he's going to send them in over here to stop them from getting to the point, but we'll see. Plague Toads, I love me some Plague Toads. They're summoned in. They have some massive weapon strength. Wow, at 45-25 with 5 from bonus troops infantry, so I hope they do well. Stream of Corruption gone down. Did that do more friendly fire? I don't think it did. I think I just mostly hit the Orc boys. And Plague Toads are going after the chariots. I don't know what's up with that, but the Rothflies are going to be able to take care of them, I believe, fairly easily. Hammers are being sent back. At this point, I'll just unsummon them, summon all these units. But we do have some Chaos Warriors in Nurgle. I love some Chaos Warriors, especially the Nurgle variant. They're so freaking cool looking. Look at these guys. Awesome. Awesome. Nasty Skulkers are killing these Plague Bears, but they should be able to... they won't be able to do much with the Plague Toads around, possibly. They shouldn't be able to do much more damage after that. Plague Toads are running through these Gobbos. Eating some Gobbos for breakfast. Bye-bye, Gobbos. Chaos Warriors are just standing shield to shield. Very cool. These other ones are engaged with these Savage Orcs. Savage Orcs aren't going to really like that. They don't have too great of AP. And also the Plague Toads are... Wow, look at that. They're up to 42 kills already. Let's go, guys. Freaking Plague Toads. Devour their stupid orcs. Yeah, eat them. Nice, nice. Hell yeah. So, good job by the Duke there. Appreciate you summoning those Plague Toads and dumpstering on those Savage Orcs. Axemen are chasing after these Savage Orcs, but Duke noticing, he's going to turn them around. Send them straight back to the Savage Orcs. This is the Chaos Warrior Axemen, I believe. Yeah, that's why they're wearing Chaos Warrior armor, I think. I'm not entirely sure though. It doesn't, because it just says Axemen. Either way, we have more Plague Toads over here that I did not notice. They must have done well. Yeah, 65 freaking kills already. My God, and they barely take any damage. I wonder, was that against the big guns? No way. I can't. Hopefully, I didn't miss that. How are they doing over here? Are they still causing havoc? Yeah, look at them. They're just being a total pest. I love it. Awesome. Yeah, devour those freaking goblins, man. Destroy those savage orcs. Plague drones and death heads are just engaging with these poor chariots, getting them off the field. Very nice pick by the Duke, because those poor chariots are just going to be annoying and pestering and just running through Duke's lines. We had some black orcs over on this side. I can't believe I missed that. And they've done well. 83 kills, 11,000 damage and dealt. I don't know what they were killing, but night goblins are also here. Are these RO? Are these ROR? What's going on here? It seems like they're ROR. I can't. It just says no. Just says night goblins. Oh, this is Scarsnake's night goblin ROR unit. Marauders and Nurg were coming back. These Marauders coming back as well. But this is definitely going to be going in the hands. This is going to be staying in the hands of PD. Black Orcs are going to be able to chew through those Marauders like nothing, like goddamn butter. Oh, but the Plague Toads are coming in for a flank. A mighty Plague Toad flank. Look at this. Look at this rear charge from the Plague Toads. Screw you, Night Goblins. Nice. Black Orcs. With their armor, I don't think the Plague Toads might be able to do a whole lot to them. I mean, they do have a decent amount of AP values at 25, so it's entirely possible. I mean, I would be very happy if the Plague Toads managed to, 227 kills. I didn't even notice that. Oh my God, what's going on over here? Are the Plague Toads still alive? Yeah, they are. 206 kills. They've amassed 206 kills. I mean, yeah, it's mostly against lightly armored troops, but still, I mean, I've never seen Plague Toads have that many kills in the base game. Wonderful, wonderful. I love it. Plague Toads are what? They're doing fairly well against the Black Orcs. Wow. Okay. I mean, they are supported by the Marauder Horsemen, so it's not too. What's the word? It's not too good of an example to see how well they would do against them, but I mean, they're doing okay from what I've seen. They're not being chopped to pieces. They may have lost a few models, but that could have been from any other time. I mean, look at them. They're running over these Black Orcs, just like. Oh, but then we have some trolls coming in. These trolls might be able to get my Plague Toads my Plague Toad friends off the field. How many are left? Oh, okay. The trolls are relatively healthy. They still have full models. But look, these Plague Toads, they don't care that they're fighting trolls. They're trying to eat the trolls too. They don't give a crap. They'll eat trolls. They eat Black Orcs. They don't care what it is. I'm loving this, man. I'm freaking loving this. I can't even pay attention to the rest of the battlefield because I'm focusing on the Plague Toad so much. In terms of value, though, we have 16,000 for the Duke and 11,000 for PD. Very nice on the Duke side. He's managed to capture 0.3, so we have 600 points in 600 point. I can't even think of the word. Duke has managed to get himself up to 600 points. It's to 1,000, so a 400 point lead, or less than that, 300 so points lead for PD. So Duke is managing to scrap himself back into this game. After being captured 3 points, it's now reversed, and it's almost going to be. Actually, I'm not sure if he'll get this point, but it is 2 points for the Duke, so that's much better. That's a big reverse compared to the 3 point lead, the 3 point stranglehold that PD had on the Duke. We're gonna have some gigantic spiders in disgusting unit. I hate them. Ugly, revolting, vile. While these guys are cute. How can I zoom in? Thanks, CA. Come on, let me click on them. There we go. Look at these cute little guys, and we have vile creatures over there. The gigantic spiders. Vile. I love seeing some Pox Riders. Pox Riders are a very cool unit. Poison Warhounds. If they engage with the gigantic spiders and the plague toads, I think it could go in. Seeing how well the plague toads have done, even if the gigantic spiders are anti-large, this might possibly be a win for the plague toads and poison warhounds together. Chaos warriors are engaging with the savage orcs and the goblins from the orc side. That should possibly stay in the hands of the Duke. I'm not entirely sure though. We do have some savage orc war boys, possibly going to flank them. We have great AP values, so that should help deal with some of that heavy chaos warrior armor. But we also have some chosen axemen summoned in again. They should be able to help deal with all these large targets like these savage orc war boys. And Azag, who's taking a bit of a beating right now. I hope he doesn't get swarmed by plague drones again. Speaking of plague drones, 1,000 value on this one. And they're doing fairly well, I think. These chaos warriors are being swarmed, and they've been terrified. I don't know if are they still terrified? Okay, they're not, but they did get terrified. I'm not sure why, but probably Azag. Purple Sun on top of this chaos warrior unit. It's going to slow them down, do a little bit of damage to them, which you know, make sure they don't get too far. Herald, how has he done? 7 kills, but he's possibly mostly done debuffs, healing probably. Plague point 1 is steadily in the hands of the Duke. It's not going anywhere, especially with the Great and Clean one there. Trolls managed to... Where did the Plague Toads go? Are they still here? Yeah, they're still here, hanging on like champs. Six models still alive. Very nice. Trolls regenerating. They can't regenerate models, but they can regenerate health. They should be able to help with this fight because the big guns are absolutely swarmed right now on 3 sides. I don't think the trolls can really help win this engagement, but you know, cause more damage towards Duke's units. Herald of Nurgle over here just supervising the fight, not really doing too much. He's gonna start. Is he gonna get chased by Azag? Azag did pop Foe Seeker. Okay, no, he's not. I thought he was for a moment there, but Azag is gonna jump in, help with this gigantic spider fight. How did that go? Oh, okay, I guess no, the Pink Toads are still here. They're doing fairly well. Look at these guys. They got Doom and Darkness popped on top of them, so clearly they're paying for PD. They're gonna recharge with these Night Gobos. Later, Night Gobos. Actually, that was only like a half charge there. There we go. Now we got the full brunt of the charge, somewhat. Chaos Warriors needed that help from the Toad Boys because they're surrounded on both sides by Night Goblins and regular Goblins, which you think wouldn't sound too bad, but they Chaos Warriors are winded, so, and being engaged by 2 units at once when you're winded is going to be really, really tough. They could start taking heavy damage from a much lower tier infantry unit, like even Goblins. Speaking of Goblins, 124 kills, 495 value, decent value for Goblins. The vile spiders have been routed off the field. How well they do? 800 value, not bad. We have how are the Rothflies? 212 kills, very nice. 1500 freaking value. Good job on the freaking Rothflies. Plague drones, 120 kills, up to 1300 value now compared to what I saw earlier, unless this is a different one. This one has 236 and they're at 1400 value, and this is all just from 1 summon so far. How have they not been taken off the field? My god, these guys are absolute menace this game. These Savages are having a terrible time. Same with Azag, man. There's another Purple Sun about to be dropped down in the Chaos Warrior. That should be a nice Purple Sun. I don't know if Duke is going to be able to notice in time. He does notice to start moving them, but will it do enough damage to... yeah, that's pretty painful. That's pretty painful for those Chaos Warriors. But are they going to break? Nope, they're going to hold on. They're going to hold on steadily. Because why? Because they're freaking Chaos Warriors of Nurgle, man. I mean, they're getting close to routing that for leadership, but, I mean, you could pop a Yeah, Gift of Play God is healing them up a little bit as well. And we have a Fecundity that got dropped that was healing them up too, so they should probably stay on the point. I didn't even notice, but yeah, I guess the Nurgle caught up him, was amassing points very fast because that went by very, very quickly. 501 kills by the Chosen Axeman. Jesus. I mean, I think this is their second summoned. So I'm not entirely sure if they paid for themselves. They are very expensive. But 2,500 value and 500 freaking kills. That's awesome. I love seeing that. 279 kills for the freaking plague drones, death heads. 2,300 value, 1,600 for the normal plague drones, 1,400 for these. Creighton Klingon somehow picked up a chevron. I don't know what he did. I guess he was just fighting Azag. As for the rest, 1,900 value on these rifles. My God, they did even better than the plague drones. 18,000 damage dealt by the Pox Riders, 156 kills. Plague Toads, man, 1250 value with 1250 on the other one. That's almost even. This one has more kills, so this one is clearly eating more gobos than this one. This one is probably snacking on Savage Orcs. Nice, yeah. Okay, I'm satisfied. Yeah, Duke, you satisfied me for now. It was mostly against an armored chaff, but that's fine. I mean, maybe they were fighting. No, because they were fighting Black Orcs as well, and they possibly were fighting big ones. So I take my word back. I mean, I'm sure most of their kills were on Cabos and Savage Orcs. That doesn't matter because they did their job. They did fantastic. They aren't a primarily armored piercing unit. Like I wish they were, but it's not. It's not how it works. They're big fat toads. They don't have. They don't have to be what I want them to be in terms of AP values. Them getting that amount of kills and providing that much utility is what I want from Plague Toads. Same with the Plague Drones. They did great. Again, not in the Death Heads didn't do great in the way I wanted them to with their missiles, but what matters is they got 2,300 freaking value here. They got 33,000 damage dealt and 279 kills. That's really freaking good, man. That's really freaking good. Yeah, I mean, I'm satisfied, definitely. Good job, fantastic job by the Duke. 1,800 value still in Azag, which is which is with him being killed that early on. Means something, clearly. It means PD did a good job with him in the second summon. And it means also that he is as good as Old Warrior as I'm saying he is. 1,500 value on the big guns because big guns are just incredible. As for everything else, 130 kills on Gobos. That's funny. He got more kills than the Savage Orc. Black Horse did fine. 133 kills. Yeah. Mostly shared value with the Greenskin side. Goblin unfortunately didn't get to do a whole lot, but it's what's to be expected. Great game. I mean, if you can't tell, I'm definitely satisfied with the game and Duke sending it to me and having me look at it. Even if I was, I apologize to my viewers for mostly paying attention to the Playtoes, but I mean, they're freaking awesome, man. Coolest unit on Nurgle's roster, seriously. So, thanks to Duke for sending me this replay. Thanks to both the Duke and PD for just fun, engaging game. And I'll be back with more replays whenever I get some. I'll catch you guys later. Duke's mod will be in the description, of course, as usual. And see you guys next time. Bye bye.